see if that does it.
Like somewhere in this setting for
Well,
your.
see that one on this right here. It's already like we're live now. It's here in this on this iPad. I was just let's see. Save, share, enable flash, mute microphone. Let me see.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
At 5:40 left in the second quarter. Mr. Matson's hooked it up. We had rain delay. We borrowed a can from McDonald at the CYO. I mean at the Christ the King concession stand. Oh, we're up and running. We're down. Looks like we got 3 viewers on. Thank you for viewing. It's kind of shaky. My tripod shaky. We're rigging this together. Bayside's got the ball. If you're just joining us, cool. Sure who ran that ball and scored. Mr. Tony's getting hooked up, so we'll have all the play-by-play stats in a better voice. Well, we got 4 viewers now. Look at that. Bayside second down. There's the pass. Screen. This is not the normal setup tonight. It was raining. We got borrowed a canopy. Matt McDonald at the Christ the King concession stand. We're trying to rig this for everybody. Oh, great tackle right there. Is that second down? It's hard to see the yard markers from here, Mr. Matson. Got a little tilt going on my. 4:26 left in the second quarter. St. Michael's up 14-8. A lot of dead air because I'm waiting for Tony to hook up his microphone.
All right.
Hey, here I hear him. He's ready.
There we go. I was getting up a middle school roster. And the rain has stopped. At least it's holding off. Anyway, it's off to the off on the horizon. It's foreboding, but the rain is holding off. What was the score there, Jerry?
14-8.
14-8.
Mm-hmm. Looks like they're taking a water break.
It is a water break timeout.
Well, it took us 1 quarter and a half to actually pull all this together. We got the iPad on the tripod that it doesn't belong on, but it seems to work. We're looking at the refs right now at a water break. We borrowed a canopy from Matt McDonald at the concession stand. Tony's got everything, if I could show you, but I can't lay it out here. We're just hoping
it's
the rain holds
colorful.
off. It's
colorful. It's all color coded, so we're just put the red in the red, and we're good to go.
Looks like Bayside brought a break crowd tonight for this middle school football game.
How's your power supply and everything?
I hope it's okay.
I got this there you can hook into if you need to.
Okay.
That's what happened to us on the game at Spanish Fort. My hooked up to the hotspot and my phone went dead, so I'm constantly looking at batteries now.
I know.
It's just going to last.
If it wasn't for Joe Boss, I wouldn't have these battery packs either. Thank goodness for him.
And you see a clock somewhere? Oh, here it is.
The clock's right here,
4:15.
I just can't see the down markers where we're standing right here.
All right, and we are home, right?
Yep, we are home.
4:08 left in the second quarter. St. Michael up 14-8. Reverse from Bayside, coming around the outside. Oh, almost had him. There you go. Good tackle. For not much, but they did gain something. It looks like it's going to be fourth down.
Yep, fourth down.
4th and 2, maybe. 4th and 1, perhaps. And they're at the 48-yard line, approximately, right at midfield. Clock's winding down, 3:35 to go.
Till the half.
Till the intermission.
Bayside looks to the side for the signals.
Got 2 wide right, 1 to the left. Drops back to pass, throws it to the left. It's got him. Broken up.
Great breakup by that boy. He got his hand up in there. I wish I knew his number. I can't see it from here.
I cannot see their numbers.
Oh, that was
color
awesome.
scheme is not good for number gathering. And
but that gives the ball of them downs to St. Michael.
And somehow I took my binoculars out.
What?
I carry binoculars everywhere. I don't have them with me now.
We're at the Rusty Coles Field on Christ the King's campus.
This was moved up from the Bayside campus for some reason. It was originally scheduled for Bayside.
Really? 309. Look, we got a total of 5 viewers. Let's hope they're hanging on. We'll see who talks to us tomorrow.
I think Bayside's JV game had a JV team had a game rescheduled because of weather, so they brought it over here. We're only a few blocks from Bayside, so move wasn't a big deal. Plenty of fans for Bayside as well as St. Michael.
First down.
Pass out to the right.
Boy, he is.
Can't see the numbers, but he looks like he picked up 5-6 yards. It's hard to tell from this angle, so forgive me as I guess.
Yeah, look right there. About second down. And
looks like he got 8 yards out of that.
On it.
2nd and 2, maybe 2nd and 1. Just can't make out numbers. I apologize for that. I just can't.
I can tell you who it is. I'll tell you, too. I'll try to.
I have a roster, but they're going to have to get down here to this fence line before I'll be able to read those numbers.
So the disclaimer is we're only going to give numbers when they get to the 10-yard line on our side.
Oh, golly. I do. I always bring.
But it is. It's hard on that gray. That gray with those red and gray outline numbers. It's hard to tell from here who's who.
Halftime, I do have a small pair of binoculars in my truck
Uh-oh, what happened?
for bird watching.
Uh-oh, something's wrong.
There's a flag apparently on the play. They're
I guess
moving
so.
St. Michael backwards. I don't see the call yet.
I never saw the flag.
They're talking to the Admirals coach. They moved him up. He moved him back 10 yards. It's now 2nd and 11. Or is it first down 11? Are they? No, it's 2nd down 11. So they moved him back 10 yards for an unknown penalty. Sweep. Out of bounds. Looks like no gain. Perhaps a loss. They're calling him right to the line of scrimmage. They repeated that down. That was a very confusing play. They ended up with 1st and 11 somehow. And so now with no gain on that play, it's 2nd and 11.
2:26 left in the second quarter.
I don't think a film replay will be able to clear that up for me. I don't know what happened there. How do you end up with 1st and 11? There's no penalty I know of that would. Okay.
He's going for the pass.
Oh,
intercepted.
Intercepted right down the middle, taken down right away. But it is a turnover for the Bayside Admirals. They'll take over 1st and 10. There's 2 minutes and 7 seconds left till halftime. They are down 14-8, so this is their opportunity to bring a closer score into halftime.
I don't think he saw it. That guy was just sitting there laying in wait for it.
Yep.
Just right there.
He just didn't see that guy. Probably throwing it to a spot. That's right. It's 1st and 10 for the Admirals in, and they look again like they're right at the 50-yard line.
You can go by.
Right at midfield. So we're good the weather had, and I'd be a mosh pit out there because they've been out the 50-yard line the whole second quarter. Another, looks like a flag.
On the play.
They stopped play, so it should be on the offense. Illegal procedure. 5 yards, back them up. 2 minutes and 5 seconds till halftime. 14-8, St. Michael on top.
If you're joining us on the YouTube channel, thank you very much on the St. Michael YouTube channel. Tony has put this thing together today. We've got headsets. We got the whole 9 yards. We hope you can hear us.
We got another headset if we need to find a guest.
Oh, that would be kind of cool. Let's interview Rocco's dad standing over there by the car.
That's right there, Abraham's father.
Abraham, yeah.
Abraham Viapu, an 8th grader on the squad there. He's number 14, I know, but I'll be darned if I can find number 14.
There are about 3 or 4 Saints on. I mean, yes, 3 or 4 Cardinals in on that tackle right there.
Clock running, 2nd down. They didn't give him anything as far as a gain. Maybe actually lost a yard on that. 2nd down and 11. 140, clock's running. Pass to the left, another. They stop play again, so that's going to be an offensive penalty again, unless the defense was way offside. So the Admirals are backing themselves up here. They had themselves an opportunity. They got an opportunity to tie the score for halftime here with that interception, but they're marching backwards. One minute and 30 seconds left in the half. And they line up again, 2nd down and 21. Right up the middle. A little bit of a delay. He's sneaking through there, getting more yards than I thought he was getting.
Did he get the first down?
Yeah, they're moving the chains.
Moving the chains. He got the first down.
He somehow got at least 21 yards out of that.
Wow.
Snuck right. I don't know where he found a seam, but he found one.
It's got 1:15 on the clock till halftime.
Then it's running.
You hear our coaches yelling the plays.
Keeper by the quarterback. Over guard. They're going to give him 6-7 yards.
Under a minute.
Clock still running. Oh, gosh, they gave him about 8-9 yards on that, actually. 2nd and 2 from the, looks like the 34-yard line approximately. pass to the left. Down right away, but I think that gives him a first down if it's a completion.
It wasn't a completion.
No,
It was an
incomplete.
incomplete pass.
37 seconds, clock stops. 14-8, that'll make it 3rd down and 1. Right about the 32-yard line. Hand off to the left. They're attacking the left side. He's got opening, and they force him out of bounds. It will be a first down. It'll stop the clock with 29 seconds left. They look to be at the 20-yard line. First and 10. I'm going to call it the 15-yard line.
.5 seconds left till the half. On the 28-yard line?
I'm going to call it the 28-yard line. Might be a little, it's hard to tell. It might be the 20.
He run right at the wrong. Ooh.
It's not going to matter from here. He's in, it looks like. No signal yet. But he took it right down to the goal line, very close. They're moving the chains. It's going to be first down and goal. They dropped the markers and it just got the down marker up, so it's going to be, or did they call that a touchdown?
No, not a touchdown.
Timeout or something.
Yeah, timeout by Bayside.
19 minutes. So they're at the, looks about the 6-yard line, maybe a little closer than that. They're taking advantage of that turnover, interception, right minute and a half left. St. Michael driving to give the Admirals a chance to tie it up here at halftime. And they're getting close to that goal.
How far do you think they are? You think they're outside the 5-yard line?
It looks like right at the 5-yard line from here. Maybe the 6. And that'll be first and goal with 19 seconds left to come out of the timeout. Well, normally we'd say a word from our sponsors.
That's right.
Do we have any sponsors?
Not right yet, we don't.
Sponsored by Tony Madsen and Jay Marlowe.
Oh, yes, there you go.
Sponsored
for the love of it all. That's what it is, for the love of it all.
All right, here we go. First and goal.
Bayside, are they going to?
Looks like actually they're inside the 5 now that he's moving around down there.
Uh-oh.
Right up the middle. There's a whistle. No
touchdown?
No signal yet.
No signal.
No, he's calling it down.
Ooh.
They stopped him short. And another timeout by Bayside with 13 seconds left. It's going to be second and goal from the, looks like the 3, approximately.
Mm-hmm.
Rocco Fiapo, how you doing?
Yes.
Starting tackle for St. Michael Cardinals varsity football. His brother Abraham's out here somewhere. He's number 14.
We are at the Rusty Coles Field on Christ the King's campus. Bayside Middle School versus St. Michael Middle School. Mr. Madsen, you were telling me that must have had a JV game down at Bayside and they moved it up here tonight.
I think so. I think Bayside's JV had a game rained out a couple weeks ago and took the field tonight so that they moved this game here.
Bayside's like, we think, on inside the 5-yard line. 13 seconds left to go in the half. Scores 14-8, St. Michael.
Second and goal.
Second and goal. We're going to get a stand. Oh, he's passing the ball.
Deep into the corner. That's way outside. Can't be a touchdown. My
eyes
are bad.
Incomplete.
My eyes are bad, and I saw he was out of bounds. So
stops the clock at 8.5 seconds.
And it'll be third and goal. So they still got 2 shots at it. They can get 2 plays in here if they don't score on this particular down. They could obviously try a field goal if they have a kicker.
I think they're going for it, though.
Well, third down. I would, too. Down by 8. I don't think 3 points is what you need here. All right, he's going for a pass again. Out to the other side. It's well defended and knocked away. Two defenders on the
Ooh.
receiver. Any flags? No flags. It'll be 4th down and two and a
2.5
half seconds
seconds.
left. So here's your decision to whether or not to kick it. It is 4th and goal.
Oh, man,
2.5
does this
seconds.
harken back to memories of the other night?
Oh. It's only halftime.
It's only halftime. Fighting tooth and nail.
Yeah. They're going to go for it. It's 4th down here with 2.5 seconds left. So this is your half right here. Oh, there's a whistle. He threw it, and it was caught, but the St. Michael player gave up because of the whistle. That would be an offensive penalty if they blew the play dead.
Got to push them back. 1 second left on the clock. Are they going to put? Do you think they're not going to put time back on the clock?
If they meant to blow it before the snap, but I don't think we're that sophisticated here.
I don't think so either. I wonder who is time management tonight. Okay, what do you think they backed him up past the?
He's determined to throw it in that corner. He's got 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Oh, he's taking it
going the other way.
On the way, throws it across the middle. I believe that. Oh, they're celebrating like they caught it.
They did.
They did. That's a touchdown for the Admirals right at the whistle.
Right at the whistle. Sure was. They headed left, and he swung back right.
Threw it across his body.
Mm-hmm. That guy was pretty much laid out in the end zone to catch it.
Yeah. Philip Rivers would tell him not to do that. Don't throw it across your body like that.
Well, they're going for 2 at the half.
Successful at this point, though.
14 to
14.
14. Yep.
Fake. And a run.
No.
No.
Yep. No, they got it. He just signaled they got it. 16 to 14, and we are at the half.
Well, that interception was costly for St. Michael. With 1.5 minutes left, the Admirals came up with the interception and drove the length of the field, about 50 yards was that drive, and scored with time expiring into the half. We've got about 7 minutes to come before the second half kickoff.
Trying to get to the scoreboard, but it's kind of hard with this tripod and the way we're all connected up. Sorry about that.
Rusty Coles Field at halftime.
Rusty Coles.
We're going to go silent as I
Is that working? We got 2 minutes anyway. You can leave that on for the music on. We've got 9 watching. We are at the Rusty Coles Field on Christ the King's campus. It was raining when we got here. We couldn't pull out our filming equipment. Mr. Madsen got here. We thought we could try to rig something up. He brought his sound equipment. And if I could show you, I would. Well, maybe I can show you. We borrowed a canopy from Mr. Matt McDonald at the concession stand. Mr. Tony, there's people watching. And then that's where we tried to set up everything. Soundboard, mixer. We were doing all sorts of stuff. Of course, as soon as we set the canopy up, quit raining. That's about like it, isn't it? But here we are. We're at the Rusty Coles Field on Christ the King's campus. It's actually a beautiful night. Bayside Middle School versus St. Michael Middle School. Been a wild first half. Yeah, my little tripod's a little bit on the wacky side there. We're going to try it. It's 14-16. Bayside had an interception right before the half, about 3 minutes in, drove down to the field with no seconds on the clock. They scored. Well, it was like 1 second on the clock they scored. And then they went for 2. So the score is 14-16. Mr. Madsen's trying to get something. We have really put this thing together tonight to make this work on the fly. Not the best for game film, but for us playing with the YouTube channel, monetized, the mixing board, sound, we're going. He found some binoculars. Oh my gosh, where'd you get those binoculars? Those look worse to see through than anything else. Mr. Madsen wants a request for whoever takes care of the middle school uniforms to put reflective tape on the numbers or get new jerseys. He can't see the numbers.
I found a pair of binoculars, but they're something out of a comic book or something.
We're starting the third quarter. 8 minutes on the clock. 14 St. Michael, 16 Bayside. St. Michael's got the ball.
Number 14 at quarterback, I can tell that. But that's because he's close to us here. That's the only reason I can tell that.
Oh, wow. Took that ball, still got the ball. Oh, shoestring tackle right there at the line. He looked like he ran a lot. Not sure if he got any yards. Second down. Look to the sideline for the plays. Still going, still on his feet. Took about 5 of those Bayside boys take him down. Oh my gosh, we're in double digits on the viewers, Tony. What's happening? Oh, we got a timeout. You have to bear with us tonight. Not the usual filming setup. We threw it together because of the rain. 7:12 left in the third quarter, 14-16. Bayside's leading St. Michael. Looks like it's first down for St. Michael. It's got the first down. Tony, I don't really sound as good unless you're on too. So,
I seem to have misplaced a couple of things here.
Up the middle. 1, 2, 3 tackles on that boy. We would give you the names, but we can hardly see the numbers. Difficult to read the numbers.
Did make out number 14 was the quarterback.
So like
that's Abraham Fiapu, number 14. We mentioned that earlier. I don't know why I couldn't remember that.
His daddy's over here on the side watching.
Rocco here somewhere. His mother and family as well. There he goes out for a pass to the right. Nice spiral.
That was a beautiful pass. Did you catch it?
It was a nice spiral.
No, it must have been incomplete. They're not moving the chains at all.
Looks like he caught it out of bounds. He did
Oh, it
catch it.
did out of bounds. It looked like he did too.
He did catch it. It just was out of bounds. What does that make it as far as down?
It should be
Down in distance. Second down?
Second down, I think.
Second down and 5. Was there a penalty?
Mm-mm.
It's got to be third down then. That was an incomplete pass.
They got him wide, 3 wide.
2 to the left, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Pass out in the flat, incomplete. I'll bring up 4th down. 4th and 5.
So is Abraham the youngest in the family?
Nope, there's 2 daughters
Oh, okay.
younger than him I just met.
Oh, I just saw him out here too. 6:12 left in the third quarter.
4th down.
It's over on downs. Yeah, they don't punt or
They don't
kick.
punt,
They don't
okay.
punt. They just, in these middle school games, they just take it down the field some yards, give the ball.
All right.
So Bayside will be driving our way. Maybe we can see some defensive numbers the closer they get to us, Tony. First down, Bayside. 6:12 left, 16-14. Bayside's got the lead.
Luckily, the rain is held off. The field looks in good shape. I haven't seen much slipping or anything like that going on.
Mm-mm.
It was just a light rain at the beginning of the game for a short time.
Thought it was going to be a little bit more.
The sun
Well,
is setting.
You say that, now I see some drops. Maybe it's because we're under this tree.
The sun is setting, and it's fall in Lower Alabama, and we're watching football. That's what should be going on.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, let me move it. Come on. Sorry.
Sweep to their right.
Looks like they held him. He must not have gained any yards.
Looks like they lost a yard or 2, actually.
It's hard to see the
Second
yard
down.
markers from where we are, as you can tell. Your view is our view.
Looks like they took away a yard from him on that. It'll be second. I'm going to call that 2nd and 11. We're at the 35.
Ooh, wrapped him up and then got it out.
Managed to get a yard or 2. He's still up now. Pile comes to a stop. Looks like they're going to give him 3 or 4 yards on that.
Third down.
Third down. They only gave him 2. They gave it supposed to be 3rd and 9. It appears as though they gave him the ball at the 30-yard line. Bayside headed right at us. Pass to their left. Trying to get around the corner. He does stretch the field a little bit. They're going to give him a few yards. It looks like they're going to give him a first down on that. They are. They're moving the chains. He was able to get outside there and stretch it out.
We've got 4:57 left in the third quarter. Bayside's in the lead, 16-14.
Giving it to him right at the 40. So he just made that. So it looks like they're right at the 40, heading right at us, 1st and 10. They're 40. Have yet to cross midfield. Here they come, though. Run right up the middle. Looks like about a 4 or 5 yard gain from here. Looked at Chains. Chains gave him 3 yards. St. Michael down by 2 with 4 minutes left in the third quarter, 14-16. Second and 7, 43, heading right at us. Another run right off tackle. They're going to give him 5-6 yards. Oof, they're going to give him more than that maybe. They gave him about 7 yards on that. It's going to be, oh my gosh, they gave him a first down.
They gave him a first down. Man, can you notice the numbers are worse on the back side of our uniforms than on the front side? No, I guess it's the light.
It's, yeah.
Wow.
That are my cataracts.
Looks like they called a heat timeout, right? Or a
I
water
believe so. It looks
timeout.
like a water timeout.
They do that pretty regularly.
And while they take a break, we will too.
3:35 left. We're at the Rusty Coles Fields on Christ the King campus watching middle school football. St. Michael versus Bayside. Do what? Oh, you lost it? Okay. What is it? Oh, I got your number. Hang on. There you go. I'm hearing it. Oh, that's right. Put it on top of the tent. Oh, my bad. God, we had a phone issue. Sorry about that. Viewers, lost the phone. It's on top of the tent. We're trying to get some Wi-Fi signal.
And the signal did drop down. The phone is on top of the tent. All I have to do is remember that. I'll be fine.
We can't get more country than we are. Bayside's driving. They've had the ball a little while on a 2:59 left in the third quarter. They're coming our way. Ooh, caught him behind the line. I swear it did. Yep, he's moving that marker behind the chains. Third down. Awesome.
They did drop him back. It'll be 3rd and 11. 2.5 minutes left in the third quarter.
Seems like that clock's moving faster, doesn't it?
They got one wide receiver on each side.
Must be motion.
2 to the right. They stop play again, so it's got to be an offensive penalty. That'll take them back to 3rd and 16.
Man, that's happened to Bayside a lot tonight, hasn't it?
I can remember at least 4 times.
Mm-hmm. So now it's third. It looks like 3rd and 20.
Should be 3rd and they get 10 yards almost.
Yeah.
No, it's 16. We're just 3rd and 16. Got one wide right, one goes in motion, across the back. Hands it off in towards the middle again. Tries to sweep to the outside, but cuts in.
4th down.
It's going to be 4th down. They gave him about the 6 yards back to the original line of scrimmage, so 4th and 10.
Mm-hmm. It's got 1:44 on the clock left in the third
They're
quarter.
right at midfield. Maybe the 48 and headed our way. With 1:35 left and a 2-point lead for the Admirals. It's a slow developing play, but it is developing. There's a pass. He's wide open.
Oh, he missed it.
Off his fingertips.
He was wide open, wasn't he?
Yeah. Sometimes
a flag on the play. Hold
there's
on.
a flag. You know, sometimes you get that wide open, you have too much time to think about it.
Yep.
The ball's coming at you, and you don't have to worry about anybody blocking you. You just kind of lose concentration.
Looks like Bayside's walking back.
He did have to stretch for that, though, to his credit. And that is going to be against Bayside, it looks like.
They declined the penalty, so it's 1st down. 1:16 left on the clock. If you're just joining us, we're at the Rusty Coles Field on Christ the King's campus playing middle school football. And it's turned out to be a beautiful night after that rain passed through.
Temperature's not bad. A lot of humidity, but I'd be guessing it's some upper 70s right now.
Well, my shirt's not soaked, so I'm actually doing pretty good, let me just tell you.
And St. Michael takes over first.
Is that Abraham at quarterback?
And it is Abraham Fiapu. Handoff and right up the middle. He got a
Ooh.
good gain off of that. I'm guessing a good 12 yards there. They're going to move the chains. Oh, 9 yards, 9 yards. They're not moving the chains. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
I gave him 9 yards, almost 9.5.
that was a healthy run. He saw the opening and took it.
Again, right at midfield. 2nd 1. Looks like he gets it. It's in a couple extra yards on top of that. Okay, it's going to be a first down. They're moving the chains. Looks to be at about the 40. They're at about the 38-yard line, maybe.
It's less than a minute.
In the 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Clock still running. St. Michael breaks a huddle. They've got one wide to the left. No motion, a fade to the right. Throws it off into the corner. He's got a man. He had an opening, but he overthrew him just a little bit. He had a man open down there. Looked to be about the 20-yard line.
Is it 3rd down?
That should be 2nd down.
Second down.
2nd down and 10. 23 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. St. Michael with the ball. Abraham Fiapu at quarterback. Hands it off to Mr. Smeglia.
Smaraglia.
I'm going to have to get used to pronouncing that name because he carries the ball often.
That's right. Looks like is it a water timeout? Heat timeout? Oh, into the 3rd quarter.
End of the quarter.
It's
St.
16.
Michael down by 2, 14-16.
We're at the Rusty Coles Field on Christ the King campus.
We're here at Rusty Cole Fields, and there is Gary Coles right there.
Oh, and Miss Coles too.
Miss Coles as well.
And the dog.
And what's the dog's name? Beauregard. Appropriately named.
Appropriately named. That's exactly right.
This is where all the cool people hang out.
Yep, Miss Stroud, the religion teacher for Christ the King, just rolled up.
Coming back for the exciting 4th quarter. Okay, we've got 8 minutes left to go. St. Michael down by 2. They do have the ball at about the 35. I'm going to call it the 38-yard line. It's going to be, I believe, 2nd and 10, is it not?
Yes.
Or is it 3rd and 10? No, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Abraham, say his last name again?
Fiapu.
Brother Rocco plays for the varsity.
His brother Moy is at South Alabama, played for the high school, graduated last year. And that was more of a kind of a dump pass just to get out of the rush there and save some yardage. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Sorry about that. We have rigged this up tonight. If you're just joining us, it was raining when we got here. Tony brought out the sound equipment. We found an iPad. We got a tripod. We got a canopy from Matt McDonald. And we were ready to go. We may have missed the 1st quarter, but we're here for the other 3.
$7:55 left, so just 5 seconds gone. 3rd and 10 from the 35. 2 incomplete passes. I'm actually thinking it might be 4th down. Did we lose a timeout by St. Michael right there? I'm trying to see the gentleman with the flag turn if he tilted it just a few more degrees. We're going to stick it at 3rd down and 10 after 2 incomplete passes. 7:55 left to go in the 4th quarter. St. Michael down by 2.
You're listening to Tony and Jerry on what do you call it?
The Wild Cardinal.
The Wild Cardinal Network. If you remember back in the day, that was part of Mr. Langford and Mr. Rockstall and Mr. Madsen, Wild Cardinal Network. We got a lot of videos from that. It's pretty cool. We miss old Billy Langford. Hold on. Miss Stroud saying something. Hold on. Let's see what she says. What do you want, Miss Stroud? Yeah, there you go. There's Miss Stroud. There you go. Give us a go Cardinals. unexpected surprise for us tonight?
I have an extra headset if you'd like to.
You want to come say the rosary real quick?
That's all right, just to begin the fourth quarter.
All right.
A little bit of an extra long break, it seems like here. And we're coming back to action, though. They're breaking the huddles. 7:55 left to go in the fourth quarter. St. Michael down by 2. They've got a 3rd and 10 situation from approximately the 35-yard line. Rocco Fiapu. Abraham Fiapu, that quarterback. Sorry. Drops back to pass.
Oh.
Throws it down the middle. He has it. Or did it somehow get out of his hands? Looks like an incomplete pass, by the way, Bayside.
No, it was interception.
Interception.
It went out of his hand and went into the Bayside's hand.
So another turnover there for St. Michael.
Pass looked right on the money.
All right, the last time they had a turnover, it turned into 8 points for the Admirals. Let's hope that doesn't happen here. We've got 7:48 left to go in the fourth quarter, down by 2. We'll need a big defensive stop here. Let's see if we can call out some of your defensive players out there.
Where are your goggles, your binoculars? Where are those things? Let me see if I can see something through those.
You can't. You're just going to laugh.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I don't even know what those are. Now that I got them, I think I don't know, for the opera glasses or something. I don't know.
That was worth a shot.
I don't know why I would have opera glasses. All right, there we go. 1st and 10 for the Admirals. They're coming straight at us. He breaks free. He's getting more yards. Cuts off to the their left-hand side as they came at us. A big gain. I don't see any kind of flag on the field or any reason that's going to come back. The flags are moving towards us. The chains are coming at us. It looks like a 1st and 10 coming right at us from the 10, 20, 30, 38-yard line. 7:32 to go. That was a big game by the Admirals there. That is not what I needed right after I said we needed a big defensive stop.
You're right. He just wove right through the line.
He was able to find a big hole and followed it down the road. There's a whistle right at the snap. Probably offensive.
Yep.
So that'll back him up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15. From the 45. We're just kind of rounding it to the 10-yard markers. 5-yard markers. I can kind of figure out halfway in between there.
Who's this number 8 right down here on this side? Is that 8? For us, St. Michael, is that an 8 or a 9? I just wondered, trying to see if we can see some of the numbers.
Now, Gary Coles is down there hollering out names. He needs to be down here as our spotter. Hand off to the left. To their right, I'm sorry. Came right at us. They got their 5 yards back from that penalty. But that's all they got. Maybe not even that. He got a 4-yard gain on that, so it'll be 2nd down and 11.
6:33 left in the fourth quarter.
Clock is running. Two wide left and one to the right. They run off of tackle. Nothing there for him. They're going to give him a yard, maybe 2. And he's right back to the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd down and 10.
That's number 30 out there on the wide right.
All right, they come back out again, and Bayside coming right at us. They've got one wide right, one wide left, and another whistle. It's got to be offensive again because they stopped play before it got going. So there it is, another false start.
Mm-hmm.
How many of those can you get before they start giving you points?
I think the coach is going to have those boys doing something.
If there's another false start, they need to give us 2 points.
I should. I mean, Keeps backing them up. Down to 5.5 minutes in the fourth quarter.
3rd and 15. Bayside coming right at you. They've got 3 wide to the left, 1 right to the right. They got a 3rd and long situation. Backs up the pass. It's a short pad right across the middle and off the receiver's hands. And nullified, so that'd be a 4th and 15 from the 45. Stops the clock on an incomplete pass. We've got 5 minutes and 11 seconds.
Sure is quiet out here. You can hear the coaches yelling the plays. That 4th down. Oh, that's over on downs.
It took a long time to figure that
They
out. If
sure
that's
did.
what happened. I sure thought it was 4th down.
I did too.
They get to go for it on 4th down, don't they? They don't just automatically give up, do
They can go for it, but he's pushing them back. He
Okay.
just decided to go ahead and push them back like a kid.
You can decide to do that on 4th down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense. All right. It's all coming together for me now. We're playing football out here.
Middle school rules. But hey, we'll be able to call, get your stat sheet, get your roster to see if you can call some of these. We're right down here. Let somebody's mom or daddy hear their son, daughter's name, granddaughter, grandfather.
We thought we were going to be in a broadcast booth at Bayside tonight, all in the air conditioning and dry. But that wouldn't help to see the numbers any better.
No. Abraham's the quarterback, right?
That is Mr. Fiapu at quarterback. Hands it off to Mr. Smiglia.
Smaraglia.
Keep fixing me on that until I get it right. All right, he got 8 yards on that. 7 yards, we'll call that. So it'll be 2nd down and 3 from the 27. Clock is running with 4:45 to go. We do have the Coles cheering section here at Rusty Coles Field. There's an opening in the middle there. He should have gotten a 1st down from what I can gather on that. He certainly got 3 yards there. They're
moving the chains.
Got about himself 4 yards there when he needed 3. So 1st and 10. Got exactly what he needed. He's standing right at the 30-yard line, so they gave him exactly 3 yards on that. 4 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the game. Cardinals down by 2. The clock is not in their favor at this time. We got to keep this drive going. 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. Another pass by Mr. Fiapu. It's a good throw from this angle. It looks like it appeared just a little bit above his fingers. And an incomplete pass. It looks like we have a timeout on the field.
Yep, timeout on the field, sure is.
I believe that was an official timeout. Water break with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. And St. Michael down by 2, 14-16 to Bayside. When we return, it'll be 2nd down and 10 right at the 30-yard line. And I don't think they'll have too much time. If they can't march a drive here, there's not enough time for them to put a stop on Bayside and then get the ball back.
No.
So I'm thinking there's no moving the ball on 4th down here for St. Michael.
We were moving the ball pretty good earlier in the 1st and 2nd quarters. Just had those 2 interceptions, which kind of held us back.
That was a costly interception right before halftime. There was an interception by Bayside. They were able to drive the field, and that's how they ended up with 8 points and were able to take the lead. And that's where we are right now at 16-14. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Abraham Fiapu drops back, throws it off to his left. He's got a receiver. Looks like the receiver got about 8 yards on that. It's going to be 2nd down. They're calling it 3rd down. Either they or I can't count. But they're calling it. The flag is at 3rd and 1. I should bring a notepad and start writing them down. 3 minutes and 22 seconds left. Clock running. 3rd down and 2.
Oh.
Almost let go of the ball there. They were able to drag him down. There's a penalty marker. I'm thinking that's a face mask.
I do too.
That sure looked like a face mask. His head got pulled down. He got probably lost 2 yards on the play there, maybe 3, but there's a penalty on the Bayside, I believe. It's going to extend the drive.
Face mask. Ooh.
Something against
us.
St. Michael. All right. Boy, that looked like a face mask. His head came down. It could have been that he grabbed his uniform and it brought him down, but it certainly from our angle looked like he brought his head down like a face mask, but that is not what's being called. They're marching it off against St. Michael. I'm still trying to look for
looks like the coaches were yelling at the refs, telling them it was the quarterback who pulled the face mask. So
they marched it back as if it's a personal foul because they sure did bring him back 15 yards there. That is going to be 3rd down and 16. Clock started. 3 minutes and 7 seconds left. 3rd down and 16 from the 22-yard line. Timeout, St. Michael. Well, that was a strange train of events right there.
It sure was.
There's about a 30-yard difference in what I thought was going to happen and what happened.
It looked like our quarterback got his face mask pulled on, but they said it was our quarterback pulling the face mask.
All right, well, a little less time and a more dire situation. 3rd down and 16 from the 22-yard line when they come back, and 3 minutes and 4 seconds left. Down by 2. What kind of a middle school field goal unit?
I don't think I've ever seen the field goal unit. I think it's only you've gone for it on the ground every time. They go for 2 every time.
I think they have to.
Yeah.
So I don't believe a field goal can save us here.
And while we're waiting on that, tomorrow night we're heading to Escambia County.
That's right. Varsity plays the Blue Devils tomorrow night.
At Escambia County.
7 o'clock in Atmore.
A little bit of a drive.
Week 2 for region play for the varsity squad. Dropping a big, heartbreaking loss to Bayside last week in overtime. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 16. 3 minutes and 4 seconds to go. Abraham Fiapu takes the snap. Drops back, throws over the middle. Oh, it was knocked down by number 1 of Bayside. I can see his number plainly.
Yep.
He really should have had the interception right there. He's kind of kicking himself that he didn't get it. All right, it's going to be 4th down and 16, right at 3 minutes left to go.
They're going for it.
They almost have to here. I just don't think they have enough time for a defensive stop if they turn the ball over. 3 minutes left to go. It's possible, but without a punting game, I think they just move the ball like 20 or 30 yards. And they're giving it to him on this side of the field anyway.
3 minutes left, 16-14.
Fourth and 16. We're going to need 16 yards here. Abraham Fiapu takes the snap, drops back, long throw. He does have an open receiver. Caught. He's caught.
Wow.
1st down.
Wow.
There you go. Nice play. That was a nice play and a nice catch.
That was a great throw and a great catch, wasn't it? Man.
Oh, that moves the chains for St. Michael. Gives the Cardinals life. 1st down with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. They've set the ball so the clock is running. They've got the ball at the 10, 20, 30, 40, right at midfield. It looks like the first and 10 at the 50-yard line. We'll call it that. It might be the 48. 1st and 10 at midfield. 2.5 minutes to go, down by 2. Flag.
Ooh.
Looked like movement on the offensive line. It was. And they're going to back us up 5 yards, so 1st and 15.
A little nervousness.
Maybe Abraham's cadence was a little hard there, maybe.
Come on, St. Michael.
All right, 1st and 15. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Mr. Fiapu pitches it. Oh, it looked like a fake pitch and then a pass off to the right, but it was just a little wide right. It'll be second down and 15.
It didn't look like the receiver was turning on that play either, like he was headed down the field. So
Yeah, he was a little deeper route than
Mm-hmm.
Abraham thought he was going to run. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. The clock does stop. That will be second down and 15.
Hey, if you like hearing Tony's voice on this, like us on the YouTube channel. Give us another like. We're up to 3. Ooh, timeout Bayside.
Timeout Bayside right before the snap of the ball there. I don't know if they didn't like the matchup somewhere on the line. They did have 2 wide right, 1 wide left, but it's an obvious passing situation. I don't know what. But they must not like the matchup. So it's still second down and 15 with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. St. Michael down by 2.
Man, this has been a tough week for the Cardinals with Bayside. The varsity game, taking it down to the wire, overtime. Is that the first overtime for St. Michael? I just don't remember it.
I don't remember another one.
I don't remember another one at all. I sure don't.
I cannot recall an overtime game.
But we hope to see y'all tomorrow night at Escambia County. Is it the Blue Devils?
It is the Blue Devils.
Taking on the Cardinals.
And the Blue Devils are 3-0 on the year.
Are they?
They beat Satsuma for their first region win last week. And then they, I believe it was Mobile Christian, their first game, and then Northfield, Florida, their second game. I have no idea if Northfield, Florida is a one-room schoolhouse or what, but
Man.
I'm sure it's a fine school. But it's outside of the state, so I know nothing about that. All right, there he goes, Abraham. Fades to his left. Ball up in the air. Batted by his own receiver off the hand, so it's going to be third down and 15. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. We do know Stephen Rivers, the wide receiver coach at St. Michael. He had himself, his wife, had a baby, I believe, on Monday. Yeah. So a new father, a young girl.
Congratulations to that family right there.
Congratulations to Stephen Rivers and his wife. And there's his 5th child. Pass off to the right by Abraham again. That is intercepted.
Golly.
That is going to be intercepted by Bayside.
Looks like he just threw it up and was hoping that was the play where he was supposed to be.
And I'm not sure. There again, it looked like maybe the receiver went a little bit deeper than Abraham was expecting him to. Give credit to the Bayside player. He was able to bring himself back about 5 yards and grab that ball. And that will pretty much take the victory for him and Bayside tonight. With 2 minutes left, they're going to have 4 downs. I know they've called 1 timeout. They might have 2 timeouts left. With 2 minutes left, they could possibly get the ball back. But it's going to have to be stop, stop, stop. But down by 2, a safety would do him, hell. A safety would do too. He'd have to drop way back, though. I don't know. They're going to be conservative. Of course, they're just going to run it off to their left.
Yep. Clock's still running.
Clock's going to keep running. And
down about 1 minute, 45 seconds.
If the St. Michael had a timeout, I would think they would use it here. I'm not sure. I know they used at least 1, maybe 2. I'm not sure if middle school has 3 timeouts. But the clock is running. Regardless, 1:25 left. Be second and 10. Same exact play. Drag down. They're going to give him about 5-6 yards on that. Clock continues to run with 1:09 left to go. They gave him about 8 yards on that.
Did they?
So third down and 2. Clock is running. We're into the double digits, down to 55 seconds. And continuing to run. Third down and 2 for the Admirals. And they could really just take a knee here, but they don't. They get a flag at stop play, so it's going to be an offensive play. And if they would do what I said and give them 2 points for their 14th offside penalty tonight,
That's right.
it would be a tie game.
That's right. It would be a tie game.
But that has got to be their 6th or 7th.
Oh, it's been more than that.
Offside.
I think they're in double digits.
Holy cow. You don't normally see
Hey,
that much.
Tony, it's all because of your voice. Stephen Rivers is watching us right now, and he says thank you. He's appreciative of the broadcast. I love it. At least somebody's listening to us. But congratulations, Stephen, and your wife. Hope everybody's doing well. Your daughter told me that baby's name was Ruth.
Ruth, awesome name.
Yes, awesome name. So love y'all, and we love y'all watching us.
Penalty on. That is a timeout. Timeout by Bayside?
Can't be. No way Bayside called timeout.
Yeah.
Did they? 43 seconds left on the clock. Bayside's up 16-14. They have the ball. And at this moment, it's not looking pretty.
3rd down and 9 for them. At about midfield. They've stayed right about midfield except for when they score. It's just back and forth between the 40s tonight.
It feels wonderful out here actually now after that rain went through.
Temperature's dropping a little bit. Nice evening. Fall in Alabama and football on the field. This should be 3rd down and 9. Could be the last play of the game. As we mentioned, the varsity's headed up to Atmore tomorrow night to take on the Escambia County Blue Devils at 7 o'clock. Jerry will have the YouTube channel up there as well.
We'd love to have Tony on that voice, but he's with Archangel Radio.
We're putting on a show for Archangel Radio tomorrow night. Robin Rockstall and Chase Garnham.
Oh, fumble!
Fumble. Oh, my goodness.
No way.
38
Awesome.
38
fumble.
seconds left.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
St. Michael does get the ball back. Oh, my gosh.
That breathes some life into the Cardinals. Look at that. They're so excited on the
Holy cow.
side.
I was putting a nail in the coffin right there, wasn't I? Oh, my
You
goodness.
were putting a nail in the coffin.
Huh.
Always believe, man. Always believe.
There you go. All right. Well, the Cardinals with the last chance to take the lead in the game. 38 seconds to go. They're right at midfield. It looks like they're at the 40. They're right at the 40-yard line. They're 1st and 10. Beyond Bayside's 40, so they got 40 yards to go for a score. 38.9 seconds remaining. Down by 2.
Abraham's a quarterback still?
Abraham sure is. Mr. Fiappo pitches it out to his right. He does have a receiver caught. It's going down. He got about 4 or 5. Clock stops. Timeout, St. Michael. He's 2nd down and 5 from the 35.
Is that where you like there on the 35, you think?
I believe so.
It's just hard to see from our vantage point. Sorry about that, viewers. We're trying our best.
They have 1st down at the 40, and they're giving them
There's
3 or
yard
4
marker.
off of that, maybe. So it might be 3rd down and 6. Or 3rd down. We'll call it 3rd down and 5. 33 seconds to go, down by 2.
I got to tell y'all, we thank Tony Madsen tonight. Ingenuity and all, brought all his equipment out. We were able to piece it together when the rain started to bring something to you. Let's hope we can bring a win home tonight with us.
All right, exciting finish.
Exciting finish, sure is.
All right, they're breaking the huddle and coming. They're going away from us, of course. With St. Michael with 35 yards to go for the victory. It'll be 2nd and 5. 3rd and 5, sorry. Mr. Fiapu drops back again. Pass across the middle, and it's intercepted again. Another interception by Bayside. They're going to get him down right again at midfield. And that is a turnover, and the clock at 22 seconds.
He was right there, though.
Yeah. The St. Michael player was open. That was a good play by Bayside. he got himself into position there.
That number 2 is a
Good
pretty
play.
big guy, too, for Bayside.
That's unfortunate. That was our opportunity right there. And it looks like it's
22 seconds left.
well, I called it over with 38 seconds left. We won't do that again.
Won't do that again. You're exactly right.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Admirals with 22 seconds left. They're up by 2 at midfield and coming right at us.
Can they take the victory formation and take a knee, or do they got to go for it? What do they do? Maybe you can't take the victory formation.
He did take a knee.
He take a knee.
He took a knee from the shotgun position.
Yeah, that looks
The
like
clock
it's
will
it.
run out.
Clock will run out.
And that's it. Game over.
Yeah.
The Cardinals dropped to the Bayside Admirals by 2 tonight. 16-14 here at Rusty Coles Field.
On Christ the King's campus. That's it. That is ball game. We'd like to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We hope you can come to the game tomorrow night. Varsity takes on Escambia County Blue Devils tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Do you know the name of the stadium, or is it just Escambia County High School?
I had it. I've got it written down somewhere, but not in front of me.
But you can listen to
William Barnes Field.
William Barnes Field. But you can listen to Tony, Chase, and Robin on the Archangel Radio.
Tomorrow night we got Dan Calvary putting in stats for us. Danny Ford is off tomorrow night.
So
he's at Auburn Parents Weekend. So
and then hopefully Joe Boss and Savannah and myself will be filming it from the YouTube channel for you.
Mr. Boss's son, Parker Boss, our Billy Langford Memorial Player of the Game last week.
Exactly.
I got to put that in there as well. We're coming up on 2 years since Mr. Langford's passing. And our prayers out again to Paige and his boys. So that was it. Bayside takes the game by 2, 16-14 over St. Michael. Thank you very much for listening.
You've been on the Wild